guys, it's AlluringSimmer here, back with a new video, and in this video I'm actually going to be doing another CC showcase, but in case you may not have realized, this is actually CC that I've created myself. So I only have like 5 items and I made these a while ago because I haven't made much CC recently, but I've never like shown any of the custom content I created on my channel. So like I'm sure there are a lot of you who don't even know that I made these. Most of them, pretty much all of them are just like recolors of items that are already in the game, but they're still like new things, if that makes sense. So like it's not just like a recolor, it's like I just use the base because I don't know how to make custom meshes, and if I eventually learn then I will, but for now these are just things that I like edited from the game. So all the items that I'm going to show you are base game compatible. There are some items that are like clothing, and then there are a few items that are just like decor, like wall stuff. So I'm just going to show you all of them individually. But first off, if you guys want to know where to find them, they're all on my Tumblr page, which is AlluringSimmer.tumblr.com. And to find my custom content, you can either press my CC on the like sidebar, or you can type in /tag/mine, and then you'll find all of the CC that I've made myself. So I'm just gonna go through every item, and then at the end I'll show you all the items, how they look in game, so you guys can see that as well. So yeah, first off, I have this. This was the first like CC item I created. It was just to like see if I could do it. So none of the art in this custom content item is my own. I found all the images on Google and I just recolored them to put in my game. Personally, I haven't used them that much, but I really do like them. The only thing about these ones is I feel like, mainly because it was my first one, I kind of just took the photos and then put them in the game. So they're like a little bit blurry when you actually put them in game, but they're not like, it's not like horrible. It's just personally, it was my first custom content, so clearly it's like not going to be the greatest. Then this is like the second one that I created. So these ones were just like recolors of, there's a poster in game, I can't remember which one it is, but I took that poster that had like the tape around it. I think it was like the football poster from the base game, and then I just edited it by adding these like Archie comic characters over the poster, so you know it's like a brand new poster kind of. And I did one for all of like the main characters, I guess. So there are 7 swatches because I have 7 different characters, and all of the ones that you see in the photo right here are all the swatches that are available. So yeah, just thought I'd let you know. It was partially because I was watching Riverdale and I just got inspired, but then I didn't really want to make them look I didn't want to use the characters from the show Riverdale, just because I feel like some people want something that like fits more into the game, and I felt like because this is the cartoon version, it just fits more with The Sims. But yeah, for the next one, these were like the ones that I'm most proud of. Personally, when I made them, I was just like making them for fun. Like it wasn't really like, actually when I made all my custom content, it was more just for fun, and then I posted it to like share with other people. But this one just like did really well, I guess, because a lot of people seem to like it. So the Harry Potter poster that comes with base game, I believe, and well, it's not really Harry Potter, it's like Harry Potter inspired. I think it's called something else, I don't know what it's called, but you can tell that it's based off Harry Potter. So I took that poster and I recolored it. But with this one, I actually took the text of the titles of these TV shows, downloaded the Simlish font, and then typed them in to make them look like the actual font of the titles in the shows. So I mean, you can see like the photo right there, so you can kind of tell what I mean, but basically I wrote it kind of like how you see it in the actual show. But yeah, so I did Kim Possible, Steven Universe, Sailor Moon, Bob's Burgers, Teen Titans, Proud Family, and then there's like 4 more because there's 10 swatches in total. So when you download it, all the swatches will be available, but just in this photo I just showed a few so you can kind of have an idea of what they look like. And then this was a more recent one. So this was the one where I actually like changed the look of the actual item. So this one was a bit easier than I thought it would be. It's actually the base game like v-neck top, but it's not a crop top in the actual, it's not a crop top in the base game, but I edited it so it was. To be honest, it took me like forever to make it like kind of line up, and honestly I still don't think it's perfect because it's not like super noticeable with some swatches, but like you may see there's like, you can still kind of see the, I don't know, shadows of the indents on the sim, but like it's not like a huge deal, it's just slightly noticeable. But yeah, there are 20 swatches for this one, so this one I just went all out, so there's so many different colors you can choose from. And again, I'm going to show you guys all of these items in game afterwards so you can see what they actually look like. And for the last item that I want to share was these plaid shirt recolors. So this one is not really like I changed anything at all, to be honest. It's just a recolor. So I took the plaid shirt that comes with the base game and I recolored it only because I feel like the male Sims get really neglected in The Sims 4. Not even just like in the actual game, but even in like the CC creating community. And it's obviously not on purpose, it's just there's more items, there's more things you can make for like female Sims, and we have like, I think there's more different trends in fashion for like females in general. So I think that's probably why too. But yeah, I just wanted to have more options for my male Sims. I just realized that this is actually not my last item because I only showed you guys those 5, but I didn't show you this one. This one was like the most recent one that I created, which is actually a Backyardigans child/toddler shirt. So in the thumbnail kind of thing, you only see like 2 of the swatches, and there's actually 6. So there's one with all the characters that you see in the thumbnail, and that's what the child sim is wearing. And then I have 5 different ones for each of the 5 characters. Also, they're available for child and toddlers, and they're unisex. So the main thing with this one was I thought it'd be cute, one, to have like your child and toddler sims match their like outfits, and 2, I just, because the style of the top is exactly the same, it was really easy to just like transfer them. So I was like, why not just make, you know, it for both rather than making it for one. And personally, I feel like Backyardigans is probably more suitable for toddlers, like it's like more for that age range, but I just think like it's like kind of, it's in the middle enough that it would work for both. So yeah, so now that I've like showed you all the items that I've made or like edited, I guess, you guys know exactly where to find it. It's on my Tumblr page, which is in the link to like every single description of all my videos. So if you guys forget, it will always be in the description, and then again, you just click my CC and you'll be able to find it. So now we're gonna go into the actual game, and I'm gonna show you all the items and how they look in game so you guys can like compare. Because for the thumbnail like photos, I did edit them a little bit, just, you know, so it looked a bit nicer, except for this one. The first one that I did, I just kind of like posted it as is because it was just like for fun. But the rest of them, they may look slightly different, but I don't think too much because I didn't really edit the lighting of the photos, I just made it look nicer. So anyway, we're gonna go in game right now, and I'm gonna show you what all the items look like. Now that we're in Create a Sim, I'm gonna show you guys all of the different Create a Sim items that we created. So first off, with toddlers, we have the Backyardigans shirt, and again, it comes with multiple swatches. So we have the one with just like all of the characters, and then we have one for every single individual character. And personally, when you're recoloring items, a lot of people think that it's, well, it depends on what it, if you're starting with like a completely new mesh, it can be hard. I've never like done it personally, but I know that it's hard to have to like create it from scratch. But if you're recoloring an item, it's actually really easy to do. You just have to find like a transparent image, or you can edit it to make it transparent, and then you can put it on whatever item you want, pretty much. And then of course, I said it's like unisex, so it'll work on both male and female sims. And I also have it available for like child sims. So it's just, if you're wondering which top I use as a base, it's the like base game t-shirt, pretty much. Let's see if I can find the top. Okay, so there it is. So all the swatches are the same, whether it's a child or a toddler, but obviously it's just sized for a child instead. The only, like, not really annoying thing, but like the only kind of tedious thing is because even though it's the exact same top, because they're different sizes for child and toddler, you have to like recolor every single item again. It wasn't that bad because they're both like white t-shirts, so it's easy to kind of like copy the logo or copy the character over onto a new top and just resize it, but it's just like a bit of a tedious task. For young adult Sims, we have the crop top. Actually, I'll show you the male top first. So the male top is just a recolor of an item. Let's go to custom content. I don't have that much items, but it just makes it easier. So for the item, let's see if I can find it. It's not it. Okay, here it is. So basically, I think the top looks pretty much exactly like this. It comes in a few different swatches. I just added like a couple more colors. So we have like different shades of blue, and then we have green, pink, purple, red, and orange, brown, black. And then to be honest, this top is kind of unisex, I think. Let's see if okay, before I do that, this is the female top that I created. So it's like a cropped version of a top that already comes in game, and it comes with 20 different swatches, which is kind of a lot. My main issue is like I feel like if I continue to make custom content is I'll probably try and make like a palette, so like each item will kind of have the same color swatches, because I feel like the way I did it was just like choosing colors that I thought looked good, which is fine, but I just think it'll be easier for me and in general if they all have like the same color palette, so I can just recolor every item the same. And then this is the original top. It's just like a regular tank top, and the main thing I did was just crop it. So this part, like the band on this top where it's cut off, is the same. The only difference is that it's like cropped. And personally, if you already use it, like I think it looks better when you use high-waisted bottoms, whether it's jeans or like a skirt. Like I just think that looks better in game. So let's see if that one works. So yeah, I mean personally I wouldn't pair these two items together, but I feel like it just, because it's a crop top, it just looks better that way for me. So yeah, I think that's it for create a sim items, I'm pretty sure. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to like randomize the sim, and we're going to give them random traits, and we're going to head into game, and I'll show you like all the custom content build by items. So yeah, I'll see you once we're in game. Okay, so now we're in game. Basically I just put our sim into a random household. Personally, it doesn't really matter what household I put it in. I'm just gonna clear this wall and put some lighting in there just so you can see what it looks like. Sometimes when I play games, if I want the rooms to be more like lit up, I'll stack lights on top of each other. But because I just want to show you how it looks like with like regular lighting, I'll just put one. So what you would have to do is you can either go into posters, but to make it easier, all of my custom content, well, let's see if it works. Maybe. Okay, so right now only one thing is coming up. Well, all my custom content actually has like my username in it, but let's see if I can find it this way. So you would go to custom content, and then this way, depending on how much custom content you have, you would have to search. Clearly you could see that one of my items did show up, but let's see if I can find all of them. So that's 1, 2, and 3. So I think that's it. So first off, I'm gonna tell you that all these items are pretty small based on what I recolored them on, but personally I think they look much better if you size them up. Like the middle one like looks blurry-ish, but not really. And then these ones, you can either keep them small depending on the room, because I feel like they're kind of like they look good if you put a bunch of them together, or if you use them with like other small posters like in a teen or child bedroom. And the same thing in terms of like the shows that I chose for the recolors. I feel like it ranges from like child to like teenager Sims, so it's like pretty, like you can keep it in your Sims room from like a child to a teenager and just recolor it whenever they age up. So yeah, first off we have the Riverdale one. Obviously all the characters are the same as in the thumbnail because I only did 7 of the characters. And this one, you don't see, I don't think you see all of the swatches in the photo, maybe you do, but like some of them look kind of blurry, but most of them are like okay because they're like paintings. And honestly, if I were to redo this, I'd probably use it in one with like a frame because they just look, I feel like they would look better with a frame around them because they're paintings. But yeah, so this one is like the more popular one, and you can see what I mean by making like all of the items kind of look like the actual show. So even when you see like Steven Universe, if you look at the actual name or I guess logo, whatever, on the TV show, it looks pretty similar. Obviously they're not exact, but I tried to make the colors and stuff look kind of the same. For this one was a little bit more detailed because I actually kind of put the sign behind the characters, so it looks like it's actually part of the, it looks more natural than the other ones. But I actually really liked how it turned out. Even though you can't see like the full title and the thing, I think it looks really good. And then we have 16, which may not be like a really common show for a lot of people. Nikki is kind of cut off in the corner, but like this is like a pretty popular Canadian TV show for like teenagers, so I decided to include it because why not. Then we have Proud Family. Brace Face is another, I'm pretty sure it's Canadian. The one thing that kind of annoyed me about this one is like it's kind of dark and I wish I'd made it brighter, but personally most people probably won't necessarily use this swatch anyway, so like I feel like it's not that big of a deal if one swatch is kind of like not that great because there's still so many other options. Then we have Daria. I think this one turned out pretty well. We have Kim Possible, Pokemon, Sailor Moon, and Teen Titans. So again, it covers like a wide range of like ages and a wide range of like TV shows styles. So again, like Kim Possible can work for pretty much any age. So that's why I chose those shows. Anyway, that's all I have to say about my custom content. So if you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Be sure to like let me know if you guys have any custom content requests. Personally, I can only do like recolors of items, so if you want me to do like a poster or hair or clothing recolors, or you have like a TV show or something you want me to put on a shirt, then you can let me know in the comments down below, or DM me at my Twitter page, which is at AlluringSimmer, and it's always in the description down below. Also, be sure to check out my Tumblr page, which is also in the description, to see all the custom content that I've shown you in this video, and they all have a link for where you can download it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye.